And the sprint race is underway. Good launch from third position. Oh, immediate crash for those in second and third. It was a good launch off the line, but it caused an accident for the Red Bull Junior driver, and it means a change for the lead down to turn one as Isack Hadjar turns third on the grid, and he manages to move ahead. I've never seen that immediate contact go into the path of the pit lane exit, which is where Fittipaldi was waiting to start the race. But it's Hadjar who finds his way to the front of the field. He's managing to get there. That's our championship leader off the road, and losing a position to Aaron, who says thank you very much for the gift. It's been a dramatic start. We've had multiple changes of lead. We've had drivers eliminated from the front row as well, and that is Antonelli trying to get past Vershaw, and he is ahead of Vershaw at the moment. Hadjar is ahead of Stanek, and then we are fighting all the way. This is flat to the floor as we make our way to the quick sweep, the chicane of 9 and 10, but we won't do it at full racing speed. The safety car is out after we saw Marti and Bortoleto eliminated at the start.
So we're checking in with Bortoleto. It's the yellow car on the right at the top of your picture, and there's just that connection. Marti comes across the road.
I crashed. The guy just shunted into me.
We can see more of it, look, from Maloney's standpoint. So we're looking for Hadjar, who's going to come right, take out Marti, who's then going to collect Bortoleto. But Hadjar will not have known. I mean, you can't move aggressively across, and that's how it looked from Fittipaldi's vantage point.
Oh! Man, it was such a good start.
He was a victim of his own success, wasn't he? Because he got a great getaway. If he got a bad getaway, he'd still be in the race. And we are finally racing once again, even though they're weaving like it's a formation lap. They know they've got to fire up these tyres as we head to turn one. And there's a move in the background for Victor Martins. He is trying to get past into 12th place. He's trying to get past Dirksen, and he does so into the first turn. He's now up 9 places from where he started the race. We're just seeing an issue for Maloney. Zane Maloney dropping down. Our championship leader has dust on the tyres. Wide moment takes him out of the points, and our championship leader goes from 4th down the order to 10th. Was making his way to turn number 6, steps out into the gravel.
Just lost the rear on the way in, and that's what we were talking about. Tyres cold, that's why they're weaving.
Here's the man who starts on pole tomorrow, man on the charge, driver taking the place, and he doesn't even need to wait before he gets to turn number 9. Hauger is up to 7th. Very nearly 4 wide, cars absolutely everywhere. Antonelli in the mix there as well. Up the place goes Miney to 3rd position, and Antonelli spins, he goes round. So does Vershaw. Off the road as well is Aaron. 3 cars making contact towards the end of the lap as Stanek tried with defensive shape after defensive shape. They were sprawled all over the road. Miney's up to 3rd, and 3 cars who were chasing 2nd are eliminated from the points.
Antonelli lost out through the exit of 12, and there was just absolutely swamped. Now under pressure, it's Maloney trying to make the move down the inside.
Maloney does make the move. He's got a flat spot, but he's also managed to take 7th position. This is wild stuff as we continue, and Miata saw it coming. The Rodin driver is back to the inside, back to 7th place, and he's got Victor Martins for company as well. Martin's trying to relegate Maloney further, and he does so. Behrman trying to go around the outside, and that has turned from 7th place to 10th for Zane Maloney.
What about this drive from Victor Martins up from the absolute rear of the field? Now finds himself in 8th place in this sprint race. Still yellow flag down in sector 3 for the spun car of Antonelli, and we've got a safety car. So Antonelli gets himself in deep, then loses the rear. Vershaw thinks he's going to run into him, I think. Thinks he's going to collect him on the apex. Puts the brakes on as well and ends up spinning in sympathy.
Oh, it's going to be off the road and continuing for Aaron. He's having a dramatic day, and he keeps it pointing in the right direction, but he's falling further back, and he's still got that end plate in his front wing.
Yeah, loss of downforce equals loss of temperature. It's another move then for Maloney, trying to force his way, elbow his way into the points.
Okay, we've got battle between the dams as well. This was the PHM of Dirksen and the 2 cars behind on the same team. Not that you'd know it.
One drove into the side of me.
Copy that.
We've got a really engrossing battle for the final places on the podium. That's a late send that we joined. That is Victor Martins to the inside, and that is Victor Martins to 7th position. Well, that is really late on the brakes at turn 11, and a fine way to make the pass.
He is a driver who will be ruining the qualifying incident that he had. With this kind of pace, imagine the damage that Victor Martins could have done at the front of the field. Imagine the points he could have taken away. Championship driving there from Miney. He's going to be under pressure, though, down towards 9.
Is it going to be the long way round? Hadjar, can he make it stick? Goes the long way round. What a way to take 3rd place. He used the DRS. He was brave on the outside, and all of that work pays off as he roars to P3. We're looking at the battle for 2nd place. It's going to be very, very tight across the line between these two. Hadjar trying to steal 2nd position. Out of the final corner for the final time, Isack Hadjar takes the win. He takes the checkered flag. And who's going to get 2nd place? Stanek worked hard. Stanek gets his best ever finish in Formula 2 and his first podium in the championship as well. Hadjar is celebrating having turned 10th on the grid to 3rd in the race, but he's not celebrating as much as Campos, and it's Hadjar who finally gets a win proper in F2. Let's confirm your order then. Isack Hadjar taking the win, ahead of Roman Stanek, a maiden podium in the championship for him, and Dennis Hadjar moving to 2nd place in the point standings after that 3rd place. Isack Hadjar hearing his national anthem from the top step and taking every moment to appreciate it. The largest trophy is going his way, along with 10 points for the championship as well. And Dennis Hadjar has now gone 3 in a row on the rostrum, and he is looking the championship contender. But there's only one rule in Formula 2 2024. Expect the unexpected, and most races are anyone's races.